Located at 1711 South Locust Street, Snap Fitness is your go-to gym for everyone from athletes to the casual exerciser. Featuring many cardio machines, free weights, and weight machines, Snap Fitness is your one-stop for a healthier lifestyle.
Welcome to In the Hoop. I'm George Ayub with Bobby Mills, the 1,000-yard guy. Zach Mayhew. Don't fall asleep back there. I'm sure that our conversation will be so interesting about high school basketball.
Wake him up at 10 or 11
really. We'll tell you when to shut that camera off. So. Anyway, we're going to talk some high school basketball and keep Zach awake here. We are in district play, started district play for the girls.
Crunch time.
Sub-district, right?
Gosh.
So we'll get to that in the second half of the show. We're going to talk a little boys basketball right off the top. You were at the Heartland Event Center. You saw some good basketball over the weekend with the big tournament.
It was unbelievable that Omaha South stayed with Oak Hill, wasn't it? It was just
really
it was the last few possessions decided the game.
Any other impressions from the day of basketball?
You never know what kind of matchups are going to pan out. The matchups might be good on paper. There was only a couple of close games, but you never know that. But I thought it was an entertaining day. I don't think the crowd was as big as it was the first time Oak Hill came through, but nevertheless, it's a great day. And all the teams, as Bob Hamer said in his column, got something out of it because it's an atmosphere they don't see all the time.
It's a great atmosphere to play in. And
it's more like Devaney or Pinnacle, not quite Pinnacle, but it's just a good deal.
And good for Tino for sticking with that, and for the Heartland
8
Event
years.
Center
Wow.
to continue to look at that. And and you're right, attendance is up and down, but he brings in marquee teams and tries to get good matchups and and the teams to travel well. So good for him. So good job on the tournament for Tino. And his team got a win out of it.
They did. And Aurora's
a good team.
Pretty doggone good team. Austin L's a great post player for a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one. The Islanders, we'll start with Class A. The Islanders have 3 games left. Hastings, Lincoln, North Star, and Columbus all have losing records, as do the Islanders. They're 8-11. Islanders are sitting at number 17 in the points. If they want to stay a 3 seed, they're going to have to win those games.
They can't move up, can they, or can they?
I don't think they can. I just don't think there's enough points there on the table for them to do that. And right now, Kearney is at the same at 40. Lincoln East is 40.04. They could. It would be.
But it wouldn't make any difference, would it, George?
16, 15, 14. It's possible they could, but I just don't know. You don't get a lot of points for beating. These are B3s. These are all B3s.
Yeah.
And so it'll be tough. But they're probably going to be a 3 seed.
Even if they are a 2 seed, they'd still play the same team. So it's
Yeah, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference.
I feel like
it would make a difference if they start losing those games and slip down.
You wouldn't want to do that.
You wouldn't want to do that. That'd be tough. In Class B, Northwest, they're coming in at 10-10. But they have McCook and then they have Aurora. McCook could 6-16. That's a game they should win.
I forgot about the Aurora game.
But they have Aurora.
They didn't, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's who they end with. And then in there, they're going to end up, I think, 4th in the seeding.
So they'd be in the play-in game, wouldn't
they? So they would have to play in because I think Adams Central and Aurora will have the 2 top seeds, and there's no way they're going to catch them there. Hastings is right there too.
I know.
So if they stay where they are, they'll end up playing Holdridge. If not, if they can get past Hastings, they'll have an easier time, I think, with Lexington in that play-in game.
Yeah, I forgot about Lexington. Yeah, they now that Holdridge, rather Aurora, has become a concern to me because I thought Adams Central might be the clear-cut favorite, but I think Aurora now is. And they're so quick, so it's going to be a tough. And I don't know how. It's another matchup thing. How well does AC match up with Aurora? So it's going to be a nice open district, though.
Yeah, that'll be a good district. I think that'll be very competitive. Central Catholic boys, they lose to St. Cecilia. And St. Cecilia played a good ball game, and
they did.
Came out with the victory, avenged an earlier loss, their only loss. Central Catholic turns around and plays a great game against Aurora, gets it done.
Yeah, they did.
And they have St. Paul, a very winnable game. That's what they have left. There's 2 in the points in good shape. In their sub is Wood River at 19-4. That's a nice team.
It is a nice team. I'm really concerned, and it shouldn't happen to anybody, their senior season, but the Rojas boy for Wood River has a hurt hand, and it's his shooting hand. And I hope he can recover by district time, because I don't wish that on anybody. And I don't know how he hurt it, but I just hope he's okay. And knowing kids like that, they want to be all right for district.
Oh yeah,
so
they'll be. I'm fine.
I hope
Coach,
they
put me in.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope he's okay. He didn't take very many shots against Donovan Trumbull, so we wish the best for him.
Yeah.
They'll be competitive.
They'll be
Doggone
competitive.
right.
Good. Then our friends, the Heartland Lutheran boys, we saw them. Of course, Zach and I did that game on Tuesday.
What'd you think of the way Coach Rath has things going?
Yeah, I thought they did a nice job. Zach had mentioned on the air too. They play good defense. Their break starts with defense, and they really like to trap out.
Boy, that's dangerous, isn't it? For
and
the
Elkhorn
opponent.
Valley walked right into it all the time. They just kept going to the same places, and they tried to. And Elkhorn Valley, they had really good athletes.
Yeah.
A lot of turnovers, both the girls and the boys game, and so we enjoyed being out there. They have Blue Hill left.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. So
that'll be a good ball game. I hope that'll be a big win for them.
Yeah. So they're 11-9 right now, and they'll get into districts.
And like you said, they have
Wilcox Hildreth. Thinks they're.
It's never easy.
It's never easy. Yeah. We're gonna be back and talk about girls high school basketball and districts in just a minute from after this word from Snap Fitness.
Looking for added guidance in exercise or nutrition? Personal training is a great investment in your health and well-being. Located at 1711 South Locust Street, Snap Fitness has certified personal trainers that will get you the results you specifically want.
We're back in the hoop. George Ayub and Bobby Mills. We're going to talk girls high school basketball sub-districts and the lower classes have started. Mm-hmm. And for the city teams, Central Catholic is going to play Wood River.
Tonight, isn't it?
Play them tonight, and they're good. That's a good matchup. The teams come in almost identical records. Central Catholic at 7-15. Wood River 8-14. So
that should be
that's
a
game
tremendous.
At Northwest.
Yeah.
Are you on the PA for that one?
Yeah, that should be a tremendous matchup because last time it was a good game and that wasn't that long ago.
Right.
And the Crusaders took that one, but that should be.
Yeah, should be a good game.
I could smell overtime there.
That's a real good matchup. And then Heartland Lutheran, 9-12. They're going to play Gilson.
Every time.
I was really surprised at that matchup. But I guess you go by the points, and that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't know who else is in there. I don't know if Wilcox Hildreth has a good girls team.
I checked them last week, and they. I didn't think they did, but they must have had a better record than
just an unfortunate draw.
Yeah, so they have the work cut out for them. That game is in Wood River.
Okay.
At Heartland Lutheran.
Nice facility they have.
Nice facility, and Jerry Dunn will do a good job.
Yes.
Yeah, keeping them going. So Class A and B still have some regular season games. The Islanders have Hastings, North Star, and Columbus. They're at 21. That's their, and so.
Does it look like a number one draw for them or not?
Well, if they can keep their head above water here, Hastings is 10-11, North Star 6-15, Columbus 11-10. They could score some points. They're going to have to win. I think at least 2 out of the 3.
Have you seen Columbus play? I've seen Columbus's girls play, and I think senior high matches up well with them. So that should be the toughest one.
Yeah, and it could come down to that game.
Where
senior high. What they're trying to do is stay out of that 4 seed.
Oh, yes.
Because you get a 4 seed, you're going to turn around and you're going to play, probably somebody near the bottom of the top 7. So you're looking at maybe a Kearney or a Bellevue West or South Sioux City. You really want to stay out of that. I want to give yourself a chance.
Get a win under your belt.
Get a win under your belt, exactly. So that's kind of what they're playing for at 7-12. The Islanders in 21st in the points.
When they're good, they're good. Those Islander girls, though.
They play hard too, and they're good rebounders.
They do. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Northwest girls, the Vikings, 10-11. They have McCook and Aurora, both winnable games.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to end the season. They should end the regular season with a winning record. And I think they're going to end up with the 2 seed out in that district.
Now that district, that B district, is wide open. Yeah. Period.
Holdridge is Holdridge at 15-6, but Northwest beat Holdridge.
Yeah, they did.
And so that is a really big opportunity, I think, for Northwest. Hastings is right in front of them in points. But if Northwest can win twice here, they have a shot to be the 2 seed. and not have the play-in game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a difference between playing 2 and 3 games.
Well, sure it is, and three don't
in a short amount of time, and that's big. Yeah.
It's tough. I'm sure they could, but I'm sure that Coach Herzberg would rather just nail down that 2 seed.
Right. Yeah. So that.
You think if they win both of them, they'll be in? Then
well, it's going to be. It depends on what Hastings does.
Yeah,
but Hastings, will have a tough game against Grand Island.
Yes, they will. Yeah.
So, we'll see how that works out for the Tigers.
So
identical records. They're a half a point ahead, 40.6 to 40.1.
Wow,
So,
and that's what makes it fun this time. You're not for coaches sweating it.
and it's not just who they beat; it's who the team they beat. So,
Oh yeah, you know how that goes. We've tried to figure it out. It's nearly impossible.
So we'll be back next week. We'll talk more about districts, and we should have district assignments next week for the A and B girls, and we'll start closing in some pictures on the boys.
Yeah.
In the district. So for Zach Mayhew behind the camera, Bobby Mills, I'm George Abe on theindependent.com. Thanks for joining us on In the Hoop.
Fitness on Demand gives Snap Fitness members 24/7 access to classes in yoga, dance, spinning, kickboxing, and much more. Fitness on Demand gives members a chance to change their workout daily to achieve better results.